Hey friends, welcome back to Everyday Us. Last week we discussed the importance of alone time in a relationship. This week we're discussing something just as important, love languages, and what happens when yours just don't match.
We've all heard about love languages, but do they really matter? What do you think your partner's love language is? And is it completely different from yours? Today, we are going to talk about our love languages. We are going to guess what each other's is. And then, yeah, we'll go from there.
Exciting, very exciting. This is going to be a good one. I'm curious where this conversation takes us.
So we took the test by Dr. Gray Chapman, and his 5 love languages are the following. Number 1, words of affirmation. 2, acts of service. 3, receiving gifts. 4, quality time. And 5, physical touch. We will discuss what each one of them means, and then, like I mentioned before, we will take a guess at what our love language is. And yeah.
Yeah. And share some interesting moments where we could describe particular love languages to each other and how they've affected us.
So the first love language is words of affirmation. So people who have words of affirmation as their primary love language, they feel most love when they are heard verbally. So having verbal expression of love, appreciation, and encouragement. So that could be leaving your partner sweet love notes, maybe sending them a really lovely text, or just writing them a heartfelt letter for them to find. Small acts like that can mean so much to your partner when their love language is words of affirmation.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And number 2, acts of service. Actions speak louder than words. They feel loved when their partner or loved ones do things that make their life easier, like taking care of someone's car, you know? But we'll dive into that. Some certain ways to express that love language, just offering support in stressful times, being there, and just something as simple as a quick meal.
Agreed. Number 3, receiving gifts. So people with this love language, they love mostly being cherished when they receive something meaningful. And the gift does not have to be expensive. What matters most is the thought and the effort behind it. So maybe you just give a thoughtful and meaningful gift that shows that you understand that person. If they are into Pilates, maybe you buy them some grip socks so that they can take class, or maybe a new water bottle for them to bring with them to class. As I said earlier, it does not have to be an expensive gift. You don't have to go out and buy them a Birkin, although that would be nice. It can be something very simple, but again, the thought is behind that gift.
Like that. And the next one, number 4, quality time. Which is basically what it sounds, just undivided attention, basically being the greatest expression of love. They feel most connected when spending time, meaningful time, uninterrupted time, lazy time, just time together instead of apart.
And last but not least, physical touch. For people with physical touch, they love being near their partner. They feel powerful by having that connection, that love, that wholeness of just physically being together. So maybe that is giving a reassuring touch, or maybe you're walking down the street and you decide to hold your partner's hand or just rub their back. Don't be afraid to express your love in a physical way. And it doesn't always have to be sexual. Get your mind out of the gutter. But there are different ways that you can express your love, and knowing how your partner wants to be loved can save headaches along the way. And it'll help grow your relationship when you know how to serve them better.
Very well said.
All right, E, what do you think my love language is?
Oh, that's a tough one. Let's see. If I were to guess, I'd say quality time.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
And why do you think that?
Well, just because you just enjoy doing things together with me. Our lazy Sundays being on the couch, not doing a thing, looking outside. It's too rainy, too cold, too ugly. Let's just spend quality time together inside, binge watching Netflix, sleeping, taking a nap, doing whatever the hell. Just time together instead of being apart. And yeah, I guess that one just speaks to me most.
Okay.
As far as your love language. And I'm trying to think of any other good examples of us being together, and just our road trips together, traveling together, everything together. It's just the quality of our marriage.
All right, that's a good one. I think for you, I kind of have two for you, but I feel like the number one would probably be words of affirmation, just because
okay, that's what you're going for.
I feel like you have a beautiful, sensitive heart that you wear on your sleeve. So
Depends on my mood.
words mean a lot to you, and I believe that's it. I feel like every time we're together, you're always randomly saying I love you or saying how beautiful I am. And I know you appreciate when I say kind things about you, and I know you do not like when I don't say kind things at all. So yeah, I think it's words of affirmation. You love calling people your close family members and speaking to them all the time. So I feel like they would agree as well. But I'm curious to see what your language actually is.
In good time.
All right. So again, to refresh your memories, the 5 love languages are 1, words of affirmation, 2, acts of service, 3, receiving gifts, 4, quality time, and 5, physical touch. Okay. E, what is it? I said that yours is words of affirmation. Is it true or no?
That was a great guess. Your examples were on point, but unfortunately, oh, hey, Chippy.
Oh, is she here?
Come say hi. Okay, she's already over it.
She's
Unfortunately,
in the corner.
it was number 2, acts of service.
Wow. Wait, okay. That is awesome. What did you guess for me? You said quality time.
I said quality time.
All right. But
Okay, now that I think about it, I feel like it was number 3, receiving gifts.
no, actually, mine is acts of service.
Oh!
We
Okay,
both got
okay.
the
I
same
shouldn't be
thing.
surprised.
Wow. I'm a little shocked. Okay.
Okay. I guess we don't know each other's love languages as well as we thought we did.
Well, I
So,
guess.
it's a good thing we took the test.
All
People,
right.
take it.
So,
Check for link.
again, number 2, acts of service. It means people who have this as their language, action speaks louder than words. They feel loved when their partner or loved one do things that make their life easier. So, how can you express this love language? Help them out with chores. As Ian mentioned earlier, cooking, cleaning, running errands. Those are all great things that you can do. I absolutely love that Ian knows how to cook. He cleans. He's always out running those errands because he loves to walk and I do not. So
Let's not forget about the litter box over here. Chickpea just looked at me, wanted me to hint at that.
okay. All right.
The sole caretaker of that.
Yes.
yeah,
we
very true.
have
Very on
our we have our our roles in the house. Another way that you can express this love language is by fixing something that is broken or taking care of a task that has been put off. I, of course, look to Ian for everything that's broken in this house. Even if it's to grab something on the top shelf, the ladder could be right there. And I would still call Ian from whatever room he's in and be like, can you get that for me? So I love that.
Let's not forget anything that's also missing.
Oh, yes.
Someone's, I don't know. I'm assuming you never played Where's Waldo growing up, because
What?
my goodness, I feel like you lose things on the reg, and my acts of service are always knowing where these little things are and putting them in places. So you're looking over there, your AirPods, yes, they're over there, and just the small things that you may or may not just forget about or just put in one place and then just completely tune out, and just, those things get lost. But I'm good at maintaining those things for you.
Well, thank you, sir. It's part of the
Always,
reason
always.
why I married you.
Of course.
But you also got the air tags for us, which has been
The
great.
air tags have been great.
We used the air tags over the weekend for the first time. We put them on our check bag, our ski bag, and our snow bag. And it was really cool because you can change the little icon so it looks like a little ski bag.
Have fun doing that.
And it was great to track it. If you are not tracking your baggage, you need to do it. Get air tags. It's great. You don't have to wonder of how long are you waiting for your bags to come through the drop. We can see like, oh, it's still at the airport. I mean, at the airplane. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
now it's moving. It'll be here soon.
It's
So
very
that's
helpful
fun.
when you have a connecting flight.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's when you're bugging. We had the check bag, the ski bag, snowboard bag. And yeah, let's just let him in. We flew to Michigan, went skiing, and had to fly to Detroit, then Detroit to this little town, Traverse, Michigan.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had the AirPods on. We were checking for updates all the time. And when we finally touched down back here in Newark, it was kind of fun to, just get that update and see that they're right there coming out. Or we've had the worst luck with specialty bags in the past. So this has been nice knowing that we didn't have to stress for like
quick,
2 hours.
too.
They were so quick. This is the first time.
Like we were waiting for our Uber for
my
so
skis
long
were,
because
I think, the first bag out.
Yeah.
Never happened before. So, blessed weekend traveling. Thank you, AirPods. And then we reused one of the AirPods for the car keys.
Oh,
That's
air
nice.
tags.
Yeah, AirTag. Oh my God, excuse me, AirPods.
So now we know where the car keys are and we won't lose them.
Yep. So that's great. And speaking of car, another major act of service on my behalf that makes my heart sing is someone just filling up my car with gas, putting air in my car. If there's a little bit of a mess in the back, cleaning it up, being responsible, finding things in my car and leaving them where you found them. That just,
All
goodness.
great things that I do all the time.
It's,
All the time.
Chickpea.
All
Write
the
this
time.
down. Remember this.
But I also love, like I said, I truly appreciate every time you go out to do an errand, especially like when I suffer from my migraines, you are right on top of it, getting ready to give me my face mask, my Excedrin, whatever I need to make sure that I'm comfortable, which I appreciate. And again, you putting away all of the dishes after I cook, or even sometimes after you cook, you still put them away. And these are all things that I truly appreciate and what I look for in a partner. I think a strong partner is someone who can anticipate your needs without you having to express it all of the time. And I'm not saying that my partner has to be a mind reader. And I think that's also a fault where people are like, oh, well, he should just know or she should just know. It's like, no, all right. Sometimes we need a little more help, a little more push. But it is great when you can just take the initiative and just think of what your partner might need. And although it's funny how you said almost receiving gifts is my thing. Not necessarily, but I do appreciate all the gifts that you do get me. You're really great at thinking of things that I need, even things that I don't even think of. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I said that months ago that I needed it. And here it is. Now I have it. So you are great at being thoughtful when it comes to giving gifts as well.
Thank you, baby.
So I appreciate that.
Which is why I love Christmas.
Christmas is great. But some things that you should try to avoid when acts of service is your love language is laziness, broken promises, lack of care. Like I said, I love when he takes the initiative to do things without me telling him. So if you're being lazy and you know that your partner doesn't like a certain thing, but you're continuing to do it, like, come on. You're just asking for it then.
But at the same time, this is spot on. Thank you for all those lovely examples. But there are also times where, I don't know, like, I guess taking the initiative, trying to do an act of service that you know she'd love or you believe she'd love can sometimes bite you in the butt, you know? Like sometimes you'll do a little bit too much or you'll think like, oh, she'll love this. And then last second she'll be like, I hate that color. Why would you think I would want that color? And you're like, oh, well, okay, well, you know, there's small things like that. But in the end, the act of service is there. The thought is there. Mm-hmm. I'm doing it on your best behalf to help you to, you know, help facilitate the process. Like, remember when I used to do your laundry? And that was an act of service. I was helping you. I did it because I loved you. I did it because I knew it would help you. But then I would do too much and someone would kind of be like, you know, thank you. But now I'm tired. I want to go to bed. But I have a mountain of laundry on my side of the bed that I need to put away now.
Okay, it wasn't like that. Actually, you got upset because he would do my laundry, fold my clothes, leave it all on the bed, and then I would get ready to go to bed. Excuse me. And then there's all this clothes on the bed when I need to go to bed. So I just take all of the clothes.
Continue.
And
listen.
Put them on like the dresser or something, and then it stays there for the next 5 to 8 business days.
Yes, exactly. I fortunately had to stop this. I was giving too much, and eventually I realized it wasn't being noticed, or I wasn't getting the response that I was waiting for. And there was a day where I did this for you, obviously a very stressed day, and you took the mountains of laundry that I did, perfectly organized, basically situated or separated based off brand, color, long sleeve, short sleeve, you name it, did all that work. And then I remembered, like you just said, I just don't have time now. So you put the clean clothes on the hamper, but it was on the dresser, but it was right next to your dirty hamper. And I remember seeing the clean clothes fall into the dirty hamper. And my jaw just dropped, and I'm just like, oh, I don't think I could do this again. And therefore, I'm slowly getting back into it. The past few months, I started going back to doing both our laundry loads.
Is that true?
Somewhat. No. Well, the ski trip, I combined them.
Or something, okay, but what annoys me when you do, or when I do the laundry.
The truth comes out.
Say if I wash all of our hand towels and our placemats for eating, I'll wash them, dry them, and he'll take them out of the dryer and just leave them there. And he's like, well, you did the wash. Okay, but we're both using the hand towels and the placemats. So fold them and put them away. You don't have to fold and put away my stuff, but at least put away the stuff that we use together. Towels, whether I use the towel or you use the towel, like, come on. You know where the towels go. Put the towels away. So
That is not a reoccurring thing. That was like once.
okay.
Okay. Now I know.
Another
Something
thing
to avoid.
to avoid when act of service is your love language is being unreliable. When they need to depend on you and you're not there, that is just extremely hurtful. So try to be ahead of the curve, anticipate what they're going to need, and be thoughtful. Know who your partner is. Know what would truly help. Is this something that'll benefit them, or is this something that'll benefit you? So think about that.
Very well said. Very well said.
And just so you are aware, once you take the test, and we'll link it in the bio below so that you can take the test on your own. But if words of affirmation is your love language, then some things to avoid, if that is your partner's love language, is criticism or harsh words. They can take that to heart and it can be truly hurtful. And words have weight. They carry so much weight, and people just throw out words out there saying negative things, calling people out of their name. You should never call your partner out of their name, no matter what they do. Always have respect for your partner. So if that's their love language, think twice before you open your mouth to say something to them.
And more to that, just, you know, because we've all had stressful days or days where shit just doesn't go well. And we have this aggression that we carry around with us. And it's a matter of sometimes just channeling that aggression, that raw energy, and not taking it from one bad scenario to the next one, or from one person who pissed you off into the next 4 people that you talked to that day. Just finding a way to cope, or finding a way to just dismiss it. Just, you know, if you need to go on your roof or take a walk outside and just yell, just getting it out of your system. So when you see your significant other, they are, you know, you're the public
They're not
enemy.
the punching bag, yeah.
Yeah, they're not your punching bag. Just finding a way to channel that, and then, you know, not coming home and finding something that's slightly out of place, but not horribly out of place, and just erupting for no reason because you have all this energy just bottled up inside you. And it's, you know, yeah, just learning ways to not take it out on your loved one.
Oh, well, I'm definitely guilty of that at my last job. Hee hee. Well, that was just stressful.
I mean, it does happen.
It does.
It does. It does. She's
All
working
right.
on it. We're working on it.
We're working on it. All right. So if your love language is receiving gifts, or if your partner's love language is receiving gifts, some things to avoid is forgetting special dates. Come on. So don't forget their birthdays. Don't forget your anniversaries, Valentine's Day. I know you love your partner every single day, but someone who loves receiving gifts, make sure now you have 2 weeks. Put it in now, your flower order, deliver it to their office.
Is it really 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's in like 2 weeks. Can you believe that?
Oh my God.
2 weeks from Friday. So
Okay.
if they like chocolate, get that. If they don't like chocolate, know that and don't get them chocolate. I'm someone, I do not like chocolate. So unless it's chocolate covered strawberries, that's different. But know what to give them. And also, don't make it a thoughtless last minute gift. They can tell. They can tell when there's no thought into it. If they love receiving gifts, it does not have to break the bank. Don't worry about that. But just really think, hey, what kind of shampoo do they always use? Could they use more of that? Or, oh, I know that you love this certain type of chips. Let me make sure I grab 2 bags the next time I go to Trader Joe's. Little things like that to just, oh, okay, thank you. If they're a runner, they're going running all the time, get them socks.
There you go.
You know?
There you go.
Put a
if
little
they have a
thought
nail
into
appointment, figure out which
nail salon
nail
and
salon
get them.
exactly that they're going to. Make the call and prepay before they get there.
I love that.
That would, yeah.
Or gym.
Or the gym. I remember, I think it was your first birthday we were together. You had that big, all you girls were going to the spa. You're going to Sojo. And I remember I took you out for dinner that night, and I surprised you with that gift card.
A
for
gift
Sojo.
card to the
like stuff
Sojo.
like that.
I love that. That was just perfect. It was amazing. Wasn't expecting that, and you weren't even going, so that was
I
great.
wasn't even going. No.
For me to enjoy. Thank you, baby. I enjoyed that. That was a great gift.
And as far as gifts go, remembering dates, special occasions for your loved one, very much on point. But at the same time, even just remembering your loved one's family, remembering when it's your loved one's mother's birthday or father's birthday or their anniversary, and just, saying, hey, just reminding you, blah, 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 or just saying, hey, maybe we should give them a call. Should we send them a gift? Should we maybe stop by for dinner unexpectedly?
Right.
Small
What's
things
your
like that. The show
birthday is this weekend?
this weekend, yeah, Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah.
The second.
February is a big birthday month in
It
the Clarkson
is.
household, so exciting. Gotta start looking for some good gifts. Yeah.
No, can't wait.
Cannot wait. Oh, gonna be a good time.
And if your love language or your partner's love language is quality time, undivided attention, the best way to express your love for them, what you should avoid is being distracted, not giving them your full attention when you're speaking. So not being on your phone, not canceling plans or postponing them, or if you have set plans, inviting more people onto those plans. Your partner just wants to be with you, plain and simple. They just love spending time with you, whether you guys are chatting the whole time or laughing, or whether that person is just taking a nap right next to you. That's still that quality time. Chickpea, I'm looking at you, girl. Looking at you. You can find ways to spend time with that person. If it's going to their sporting game, like me going to Ian's hockey games, we're not
Me going
with
to her
each
yoga
other
classes.
every second, but it still means something. Yeah, like him being in
very
my
true.
yoga class, it still means something to me to just have him there. It's something that I get to share with him. He gets an inside scoop of my little job. But it's great. So figure out if your partner loves quality time. And if that's the case, put that phone away.
Put that phone away.
Be present.
And that's like similar to what we talked about on the vacation episode, where we go places for that quality getaway together, that relaxation. And, there's times we run into other couples and we have that conversation at the bar, at the restaurant. Oh, where are you from? Oh, what do you know? And it's like, okay, I've never been interested in taking it to the next level. Be like, hey, let's meet for dinner tonight. Let's meet at the bar later. Oh, wait, we're doing this excursion tomorrow at 10. You guys should try to join. Like, no, when we go away, our time, I mean, you on the other hand, yeah. But when we go away, our quality time is essential. It's why we're there. We're just happen to be in paradise while having this quality time together. So it's like, why would I want to ruin that by getting drinks with another couple? Like, if we wanted that, we'd invite another couple with us and have a couples retreat. But our quality time is priority.
Ooh, a couples retreat. All right, guys. If you are interested in a couples retreat, let me know. I've always wanted to host a couples retreat. I think it's
serious.
so great. I've already have some plans. If you are in the tri-state area, let's plan a couples retreat in upstate New York when it's a little bit warmer so that we can do some outdoorsy stuff. But let us know in the comments if you're interested in a couples retreat.
There we go.
Right? Okay. And last but not least, physical touch. If this is your love language or your partner's, some things to avoid is withholding that physical attention. This is definitely not Chickpea's love language. She does not like to be touched. So,
it depends. It's all about her mood and how you touch her, where you touch her,
yeah.
when you touch her.
But 9 out of 10, don't touch her.
I want to touch her so bad right now.
What do you think Chickpea's love language is? Wait, let me not get distracted. So, first of all, if physical touch, if that's your love language, some things to avoid is obviously not touching your partner, not acknowledging them. If you guys are walking down the street, you're not holding their hands. You're not consoling them. Just little things like that. Giving them a hug when they enter the house or giving them a kiss before you leave. Things like that matter. Or giving them a kiss before going to bed. I know a couple, and I'm not judging. We listen and we don't judge. But she got upset because her partner didn't kiss her before bed and tell her that he loves her. And I'm like, well, girl, if he's anything like me, he probably just passed out. But that means something to her. So before you go to bed or in your dreams, you better talk in your sleep and say, I love you. Give that kiss.
Connect telepathically through dreams or something.
Exactly.
Anything, everything. But that's very true. Physical touch. Like, yeah, before bed, you leg locking me. Sometimes I enjoy that. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood. But that physical touch at first, I'm like, okay, this is good. Until I go to roll over, I'm like, okay, now get your legs away from mine right now.
That's so funny.
Or
yeah, we cuddle together.
We cuddled, yes.
And then when it's ready for us to go to bed, we both turn around and like do our own thing.
Exactly. Or somebody tends to get up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom or go get water, wherever the hell. And she comes back, fingers freezing, feet freezing, and she'll use me as a heater and just shove her toes underneath me. But I'll be comatose. And then I'll come to, it feels like an icicle underneath me, and I'll just scream, get your foot away from me, put some socks on.
But he wants nothing to do with me. And that's
like,
when I go and turn to Chickpea, and I'm like, girlfriend, come cuddle.
She'll say the same thing as me. Her love language, definitely, by the way, are temptations. Done.
That is it.
So yeah, understanding your own love language and the love languages of those around you can help strengthen your relationships by ensuring that love is communicated in the most meaningful way. If you and your partner have different love languages, learning to speak each other's love language can improve an emotional connection and reduce misunderstandings.
Of course. So we will place the link below so that you guys can take your own love language test and know how you can communicate with your partner. Chickpea, do you want to tell them your love language? Not physical touch? What is it? Quality time? Receiving gifts? Oh, okay. I think it's receiving gifts.
Oh,
and there she's gone.
My baby.
We love her so much. She's the best.
She enjoys getting near the tail strokes, temptations, and picked up for maybe 3 to 4 seconds. That's it. Done.
And chin scratches.
And some chin scratches. Yeah.
But we want to hear from you. Let us know what your love language is, and does it match your partner? And maybe you guys should do the test where you both take your love language test and guess what you think your partner is.
Oh, please do it that way.
And then figure it out, because look at us. We thought that our love language was something different. Meanwhile, we both have the same love language. So hopefully the wheels will turn a little smoother for us.
It's a nice little
forward.
surprise, but knowing this now, I think it'll bring us closer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, join us next week. Where, what are we talking about next week?
Next week, we're talking about in-laws and outlaws, navigating time with each other's families, how that works with birthdays, holidays, just
family traditions,
everything, family traditions, the distance between the two, making it convenient, and yeah, I guess the hassle of family in between all that. Yeah, exactly.
So we'll get into all of that. Family members, maybe you might want to skip this one. I'm just kidding. We love you guys all.
Tune in.
Thank you all so much for joining us at Everyday Us. And hopefully next time Chickpea will show up to work a little bit earlier.
Yes. Please follow, share, everything, comment, and
subscribe.
And of course, check out the link. Take the test.
Oh, yeah. Take that test.
Look above. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Love you.
Bye.
Every day, every day, every day.